relationships, sports, current events, money. This isn't just another podcast. This is where real conversations happen. We debate it. We challenge it. We break it down. We talk about nothing so we can talk about everything.
Welcome to another episode of Talking About Nothing, but Talking About Everything. Yeah, it threw me off.
Hello,
guys.
everyone.
I'm sorry. Hey, I'm your boy Sabian. Also got JB and Marcos in the place today. How are we doing?
Bang.
You're chilling.
Blessed and highly favored, you know.
As you guys can see, we are showing off our merch, and we'll be giving out. Y'all can get y'all orders, put y'all orders in very soon. So this is what we have. So we're trying to do big things. And
we're gonna start a contest too, say. I think that's a good thing to do. We're gonna start a contest. We're gonna come up with something. Somebody has to do something, post, has to share, like, or something. We'll send you a free T-shirt.
I love that idea. Great idea. If you do something, like what though, cuz?
We'll figure out for next episode.
We'll figure out, We'll figure out
next episode.
Okay.
We'll figure out what they need to do, and we send them a free T-shirt.
I like that. And we'll send you a free shirt. And you can see the mugs or the tumblers that we actually have. So we actually have a nice little merch coming out. So
and aren't they so beautiful?
I know that was pretty
they are
merch,
so
Mark.
beautiful.
Those are pretty nice, y'all.
I like it. I do like it.
Yeah. So we also got mugs.
I got that motivation in here.
Mouse pads. Bam.
Oh, good. I want you.
Ching. So we got we got a free things that coming out.
You don't show.
No.
Whoa.
Come out.
Okay, I'm sorry.
We're trying to stay on.
Marvin, I don't got none on. I damn sure ain't got no drawers on right now.
We're trying to stay online for a little while. We won't get canceled. Right. Oh boy, you trying to put us out there like what's his name? We trying to get fired quick.
I want to get fired.
JB said he want an OnlyFans page, say.
For real. And you know, in the state,
I heard the folk getting paid now, though, boy. I heard an 80-year-old woman just got on, one 80-year-old actress just got on to OnlyFans because she heard about somebody else who got on there. And within the first week, the woman made like $1.4 million.
Got to be.
Dang.
I said, whoop.
She got that snap too, boy.
I said,
golly.
Now I know this lady here that she makes like $500,000 a year by just showing her feet. That is crazy. Just showing her feet. She said, all I show is my feet. I was like, dang.
That just shit what kind of people we got in this world, dog.
Some feet fetish for real.
God, dog.
Oh God.
I'm clicking right on his feet. I'm sorry.
Look at that. Man, let me see your feet. Who do your nails? But moving on to the hot topic for today. The first one we're going to bring up is thoughts and prayers for the senator who passed away, Lindsey Graham. He had a memorial on the Capitol Hill this past week. So we give our thoughts and prayers out to the Lindsey Graham family. So that's I don't know if JB want to say anything about that.
Well, bye, Lindsey. I mean, that's all I can say. I don't have to. Do I have to? The Bible tells me if I didn't respect and like a person in life, I don't have to in death. So we can move on.
Okay, moving on to the next.
Hold on. What did the orange man say about the other guy who passed?
Mark, you know what he said? He said he can't. He said he's so glad he did.
He said the world is a safe. He said the world is a better place now.
Okay, Mark. Let me change this up. Hey, y'all. Statement. My response is the world is one person less of an evil person. Keep going.
I should not be laughing, but I'm not gonna laugh. No. I'm laughing at my cousin. I'm not laughing at the situation. Because my thoughts and prayers
being tit for tat.
Hey, you didn't respect.
Moving on.
Yep, moving on.
Also, within the last week, LeBron James signs with the Philadelphia 76ers. I was totally shocked at this because I was looking at him going to Golden State and teaming up with Steph Curry and Draymond Green. So I think that was a shock to everyone. But that definitely puts the 76ers in contention to win a championship next year against I guess New York is the only team out there, so in the East, so might be a way for them. The next one is US pauses the Iran conflict because it's not a war. But the airstrike started again. However, I think it's on pause. So they started, they paused it.
I'm like, cuz I'm not laughing at the situation, but I'm laughing at one thing, well, a couple of things, but one, okay, what's the difference in you said it's called you said it's not a war, it is what's the term you just used?
Conflict.
It's a conflict. Okay, what's the difference?
Only Congress can actually say it's a war. The president, just like the Vietnam War was never a war. It was a conflict because Congress never voted to make it a war. Therefore, since your president only decided to go in Iran by himself without Congress approval, it is technically a conflict.
And one bad thing about that whole situation too is they playing with numbers when people die just to make stuff look good, which is it's so fucking sad, man. It is. It's those people. The world will be a better place when their time comes. That's what I'm saying. The world will be a better place when all of their times comes.
And I don't know the correct number of how many military personnel have died during this conflict, but it's been a few. And something I read an article where the president have yet to set the flag at half mast for those military personnel that actually have lost their life. And I thought that was very interesting because these people out there sacrificed their life. At least the flag should be at half mast for those who have lost their life during this, I wouldn't think senseless conflict. So
Right.
unfortunately. Also, I want to add in there is I forgot to add Dr. Fauci said no, he played the fifth over 100 times. Over 100 times. And the Republicans said he must have been guilty. I plead the fifth. I plead the
1, 2, 3, 4.
There's a lot of good memes out there now too, boy, with that shit talk.
For those that don't know what that means, please, Dave Chappelle, fifth.
FIF.
That is so funny. But he pleaded the fifth over 100 times, and the Republicans are basically saying that he must have been guilty. For the COVID-19 situation, he must have been guilty, this and that. But I think they're so quick to forget that in 2022, your current president of the United States pled the fifth over 400 times when he was faced with his situation. So, is he guilty?
Yeah, actually, he was saying he's a felon.
Actually, he was.
Actually, he was guilty. He was a felon.
I think these folks got dementia or something around here, man.
My dog, they don't got dementia. They don't care. They think people are dumb. I'm gonna say that first, but they think everybody is dumb. That's the problem.
Oh my God!
I guess so. In the world where we live in of technology, there is nothing you can say now that ain't captured on somebody's audio and video, right? So it's like, how dare you say something that, like, bro, I can go pull it up right now and we can play it right now. Like, you can't deny this.
Well, the problem is, y'all, with that is, once again, their control, because they got a control of pretty much all the media, the narrative that's going on. So they can push pretty much, they're able to push what they want to push. We only can depend on a few news networks to actually report the truth. But he has most of them in his pocket. So that's just them. They're controlling the narrative right now, bro.
I mean, I think if you look at everything in this world, it is so freakingly divided. I mean, because I was thinking about even the media is divided. You either for him or you against him.
Yeah.
Everything is freaking. I don't think I ever in my lifetime, and
Me
correct me if I'm wrong,
No,
have
you're not.
seen this world so divided. I mean, it is straight
Especially
divided,
when it
and
comes to actual truth stuff we can prove versus false bullshit. That makes
correct.
no sense. I don't understand that part. That's the part I don't understand.
So that is interesting.
And this whole
So
Fauci thing too, right, was about all his recommendations
how
during
he
COVID and everything, right?
COVID, they felt like a lot of things he did was illegal during COVID, and Biden, while he was in office, pardoned him from any wrongdoing during the COVID situation. But I look at that situation, though I know he dealt with the AIDS epidemic and things of that nature, but this COVID thing was unprecedented. Un
President.
what?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're right,
unprecedented.
Dave. You're definitely right.
Ain't never happened. No one ever been affected like this. So what was the right way of handling it? We
But
don't know. He
what
just
did he do so detrimental though? I mean, that's my question to y'all too though. What did he do though so detrimental? Because again, I heard something about they were saying we really didn't need masks. And I'm like, hold on, bro. I'm like, even in the doctor's office, you know what I'm saying? Like even before COVID happened, it's like if you're sick, wear a mask around people. So
right.
what kind of foolishness is that to say that, you know, the mask was wrong or tell people to wear a mask really didn't save them? I'm like, what kind of shit are they talking about, bro?
So now I've heard one. I saw one article and one video basically saying that his lab is actually what created the virus, and he
Who, Dr.
made it.
Fauci?
Yeah,
Mark, they
he
just know.
made it. They just came up with all kind of BS.
Look, this is that literal throw that shit against the wall, huh, and see what sticks.
And see what's gonna stick.
Literally, bro. Like,
That's exactly what they talking about right now, bro. Is that what you just said, dog?
Yeah. So basically, they saying that the virus wasn't as bad as it was, but over how many million people was killed? Now I didn't get that. People like, come on now.
They're idiots, dog. People are so cynical, man. That's the best word I can come up.
Right.
People are so fucking cynical, dog.
And so basically saying that it wasn't as bad as it's supposed, like how he said it was, and we didn't have to do all the things and shut down the country. People lost, and this is what it's all about. People lost millions and millions of dollars because he
The
shut
money
down the.
situation. That's the only thing they care
I
about.
think
bro.
that's my personal opinion. It had to come down with he was trying. I feel in my gut that he was trying to be proactive, like shut it down so that more people don't get affected. But they looking at you shut down. We didn't have to shut down to lose all these millions of dollars in the process.
But
so
the only people that lost millions of dollars are billionaires. So
that's what it
lost millions of dollars.
As
so
you can tell,
what
if you looked at the Senate when he was sat in front of the Senate, who was all drilling him?
Nothing but billionaires, dog.
Billionaires, Republican senators.
Yeah. And say, I got to add one more thing to that before we move on. Is this happened a couple of weeks ago, or maybe a month ago. I don't know if we talked about it, but you do know that dumbass Pete Hegseth, he had where military members didn't have to take the flu shot anymore. And do you know we had people die? And that died from the flu. Yeah, it was two guys
recently
in Lackland that passed away, and they had to put it back. Now they're doing it again.
They put it back on.
Because he kept saying, remember, he's dumbass that said he hadn't washed his hands in 10 years.
No, he didn't say that
Really?
TV.
I swear to God on everything. He said he hadn't washed his hands. And the thing he said he didn't say that, but then somebody played the clip of him saying this when he worked for Fox News. Well, excuse me, Fix News. So yeah, man, I'm like, everything they're doing, dog, is just. I mean, the Fauci thing. There was nothing he could do really to avoid that because that was something that, like Saban said, was unprecedented. So we just didn't know what to do. So all he was trying to do was assist and help with the mask and all that stuff there. So how is that a bad thing if you're trying to do something so more people don't die?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You can't go to. I'm sorry, but you can't go to the office no more because whatever. And you're the billionaire losing money, so you're the only one that got the problem with it. So you don't give a fuck who die.
Right.
And I want y'all to imagine that too. Then imagine what they're saying if, quote unquote, it wasn't that bad and we didn't have to shut down. How many more people
would have
died?
That's true, Marcus.
I mean, and when we ain't talking about a couple hundred, right? We talking about a couple thousand, maybe some millions, right?
It was a million, Marcus. Those millions that died now.
Died,
but no, I'm talking about like extra though. You know what I'm saying?
I think
like,
over
like
extra.
extra
I think over
people.
at least an extra.
I think it probably doubled.
I mean,
I think it was double worldwide.
Come on, think about it. You're still coming in contact. If their narrative, what they saying was true, I think at least, I don't know about the double say. I'm gonna say about 500,000, maybe 250,000. But still, a lot of people would have died. I agree with that.
A lot of people would die. And the reason why I said you wouldn't have put those protocols in place, because it hit a lot of people before the masking happened, right?
Right.
And before we start social distance.
Yeah.
If you would have never put those protocols in place, it would the virus would have spread a lot faster than what it did. At least we slowed it down by social distancing and masking. So if you didn't put those protocols in place, man, shoot, you talking, it'd been ridiculous. And you think about those. Go ahead.
Well, go ahead, Zach. Go ahead.
And I'm thinking about myself being immune suppressant, and somebody like me. Oh yeah, it would have got me and tied me up really good. And so many like
the workforce
me
too, Zach.
And the workforce.
And that's who we got affected. You know, everybody who still got to show up to work every day, like you said, JV, and still interact with people. I mean, airport personnel, fast food places. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have literally wiped out half, like you said, half of your workforce. Period, man.
For sure.
You hadn't did anything. So that's what I say, man. I'm like JV now. It's just, it's so sad that it's comical these days, man.
Yeah, that's it, Mark. That's it.
Yeah. So there we go on that. And the last one is, let me see, Japan earthquake. There was a lot of loss, a lot of death. 6.8 on the Richter scale of earthquake that hit Japan, and a lot of people was missing and died.
So sorry, y'all.
Mark, you think about what Stephen said? What I said? What he said about me? JB said, "I'm hard."
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not naming about the earthquake, y'all, because of course, I hate when anybody has to die over anything. But
you wasn't. That's not why you were laughing. I know why you were laughing.
We talked about this. We talked about this previously, y'all. But somebody said it was a 7.2, and somebody said, no, I read it was a 6.8.
I do remember that, Marcus. I do remember that.
But now, hey, this was pre-recorded.
Oh my God. Oh,
but our thoughts and prayers were out there for those in Japan, praying that their loved one be found, those who were still missing from last week, and those who have lost their lives, and praying for them that they deal with the loss and be able to, that whole country be able to bounce back very, very soon.
Oh, quick side note, say they claimed that we had an earthquake in some part of Georgia, man. They said it was like a 2 point something the other day. I didn't look it up. I haven't verified it though, but I heard it on the radio. So,
and speaking of that, that's Georgia's second or third time within the last couple of years.
Yeah.
Because I remember, was it Kayla Kendall felt it a couple of years ago. I was like, what? So, hey, these are the times that we're living in. And speaking of our time, we lost another homeboy from Mississippi, Roderick Thompson. I want to give our thoughts and prayers out to him and his family, because he was very young. He was our age. So you think about those, we actually losing, and it's amazing. And that we're in that time in life that we're losing loved ones. So our thoughts and prayers go out to that family, and praying for you guys as y'all deal with your loss. And we give our condolences to you. I got a question for you guys. If you had the knowledge or information knowing that when or how you would die, would you want to know?
Let's talk about it. Yeah, in this thought-provoking episode of talking about nothing but talking about everything, we're going to dive into that biggest question. Would you want to know how you die? Is knowledge a gift that helps you make the most of every day or a burden that steals your peace? Hmm.
Hmm.
It's
What you guys
interesting.
think?
Me first.
Go
Yeah,
ahead,
you can do it,
JB.
JB.
I I think people initially would always say they would love to know how they would die, but I think the knowledge of knowing when you can die, I don't care when it is, I think it changes how you live your life. You like now we live a free everyday life. We take things, we go with things, and whatever happens, happens. I think if you knew when you were gonna die, it would totally change the trajectory of how you would live your life. You know what I mean? Which is unfortunately.
Hmm.
I would me personally would never want to know how I'm gonna die. 'Cause I know for sure it was always be in the back of my mind, every time I do something, or I guess on the other end, if you wanna be the devil's advocate, I can be like, "Shit, well, I know I ain't gonna die today, so I'm gonna go ahead and" Yeah, but I just don't think I personally would wanna know that shit, man, because I couldn't live my life freely, man. I think I would be tied into this, "You know what? I gotta make sure I take care of this before I'm 20. I gotta make sure I take it," stuff. I wanna make sure I get married. It's just so many things you'll be trying to do, but in essence, you can't really control those. Even if you did do it, who to say that it's gonna be a positive action if you did do those things, at that particular time in life? So for me
True.
personally, I would say no. And I'll dive deep into more, but Sabian?
Uh, that's a good way of looking at it. I think I probably would like to know when I die. And you're right, JB. When say if I had, cause I always say, and Marcus knows this, I always say when I'm gonna die September 20, 2097. Was it, yeah, 2076. I forgot. When was it, Marcus?
Well, you said you want to be like 80 or 90 or something. You said
I'm
for
be
sure.
97 when I die.
97. Yeah.
So, 2073. That God, dog, September of 2073. I have been predicting this I know for over 20 some years. I tell Marcus, I said, Mark said, I hope uh I be around when that time comes because he said he was gonna die September 2073. So that's my prediction for my own self. But would I like to know? I think I would. But the downside about knowing that when you're going to die is like JB said, you probably wild out. Like, man, I got another day. I'm going to do this right here. And I think you'll take more chances at
Mhm.
things because you're like, okay, I know I got this much time, so I'll be able to, if I want to invest in this or I want to take a chance doing this, I want to skydive, I want to take this motorcycle, hit it 150 on the freeway, you would do those chances because you know that your chance, your time is not there yet. So you'll take more chances in life. But on the same token, you're sitting there when that time get close. Now you're trying to fix all the things that you should have, probably have done, and you're trying to put things in order. And the anxiety of it, knowing that my time is very, very near, it probably uh, it, it's gonna be nerve wracking because I can imagine my day. I'm like, tomorrow is my day. Oh my god!
This would be the worst, dog. It would be the worst.
so, so that would drive me crazy because I probably about 2 or 3 years in, you'll probably be like, you couldn't even enjoy life because you're so worried about that you only got that much time left in your time frame. So yeah, that would be interesting, but I think I would like to know. Marcos?
Definitely would not like to know. Definitely would not like to know. Now, like you guys said, because the key, like you said, all the anxiety, everything, but flip it again, like y'all said too, on the devil advocate side, that I do feel though, if a person did know, uh, like you said, it would give you anxiety, but it would also, I think, a lot of people, it would really make them, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm just say hone in. It makes them hone in on what they want to do with their life, though. You know what I'm saying? If you knew that time, I don't think we would play around with our life as much neither. You know what I'm saying? Like you have a more focused way of doing, or if you're trying to accomplish something, you know you got, like I said, this amount of time to get it done. You would, I think most people, I don't say most, but some people would really hone in, man. You know what I'm saying, on that whatever that is that they supposed to be doing with their life, or what they think supposed to do with their life. So on that end, I would say, yeah, probably good to know. But again, personally, never. I would never want to know, because you and JV are right about me personally. Oh my God. I already have a little anxiety, but man, I don't think I probably can leave the house good, man. Just like you say, you just think, like say, like, well, damn, next month, man. And like you said, it's like, I haven't done this, I haven't done that. I know I need to do this. You would just be frantic, and again, you would not live your life anymore. You would be living for your you be living for your death. How
Yes, you
about
will
that,
be.
guy?
You
I
be
agree.
living for your.
Oh my God, I don't want to live that way.
I don't want to let it wait.
Do y'all remember the movie Timeless with what's the boy from NSYNC?
Justin Timberlake.
Justin Timberlake, and they
had
had
to
the
pay for
thing on that
time. You had to
yeah,
pay for
and you
time.
had to put you had to pay for time. Man, could you imagine living like that though?
Eh.
But when they stealing other people's time and stuff too, those
Yeah,
things.
Yeah,
right,
you can steal people's
someone
time.
someone was 100, someone was 100, 200 years old. Hold on, so look, hold on. So we know what that means then, right? Same thing talked about earlier about those billionaires questioning Dr. Fauci about his protocol. So they gonna be 500
they have
years
unlimited
old.
time.
All of us gonna be freaking, man, I ain't got but a year. I ain't got but a year left on my time. Like, yeah, these folks wrong for that.
And what if, like, even with that now, because like you say, I consider us as be normal people, rational minded type individual. What about a Ted Bundy? Knowing when he, I'm just throwing it out there. People like a Ted Bundy or whatever, he like, oh, I got to kill a lot more people now. I got to go out. Because, no, I'm serious. I'm totally honest about this, because not everybody not everybody thinks like us. If you a murderer and you know you're going to die, whatever, you try to get that number up, because because that's what you do. You just want to kill as much as possible. I just think and also along with that, who to say you altering how you live doesn't change your date? You know what I mean?
That is a great question. That is a great question. I thought about that too.
Because I heard one of y'all say about the skydiving and stuff like that. Who to say that you probably would have never done? Like you say, I never thought about skydiving, but now fuck it, I'm gonna go out there and just jump out of a fucking plane without a parachute. Like, no, you stupid motherfucker, because you gonna die. So I think it would also change. I think it would change our date, y'all, because people will just live recklessly. And I think it would totally speed up the death process. I really believe that.
And that's true.
Yeah, that's true. I mean,
but you're going against the natural order because you know stuff.
Right. You're like, so, okay, we said we don't know the time, but would you like to know the way you would die?
No. Because every time if I heard that I died on the plane, every time I get on the plane,
yeah,
my anxiety would be through the roof. So
look, I thought about a car accident, like you said, JB. Look, stuff we use every day. Yeah, it's like, okay, now
I ain't driving no more.
Exactly like that, bro. I'm like, be like, sir, look, how you get around that? I walk everywhere.
So no, y'all can have that shit too. Say,
be like, you gonna drown? Be like, man, I ain't taking no bath no more.
No, I ain't moving to Florida. Yeah, I ain't moving to Florida. You crazy? They ain't got nothing but water. So
I ain't gonna drink water no more.
No, no.
Oh boy, you can drown off a cup of water. So I ain't drinking. I'm only drinking teacups.
Oh God.
No, I don't think I want to know how I would die, because that's when your anxiety is gonna be. Because especially if you didn't die of like natural causes in your bed, you'll be like, God, like if you had to drown, I'm like, man, that's the way I do not want to die. I definitely don't want to die drowning. I think that
question
is
then.
What's up?
Would you tell how would you tell your family or your spouse if you knew, you know what I'm saying, that date or how you was going to do it? Would you tell them?
Saban, go ahead.
That's a good question because I don't know. I don't think I'd tell them because I wouldn't want to burden them to the point of they messing up their lives. I think how I would probably handle it. I know my date. I will continue to show them love, show them to just tell them enjoy life because I know with my situation when I was sick back in the day, I didn't know if I was going to make it because of all the things I was going through. And I did not want to burden my kids to the point of, hey, hey girls, this could be the end. But I just tried to tell them, enjoy your life, do what you got to do in life because you only have one. So don't worry about me. You guys were taken care of. I know we talked about life insurance before. You guys are taken care of regardless of when I'm going to go. So but you guys continue to enjoy life. So I probably would never tell them because I think I tell them they're going to worry. They're going to be boo-hooing and crying and not being able to enjoy life because they know that my time is near. So I wouldn't tell them. JV.
Okay, I got it. I gotta add some shit to that. Let's say you find out that your wife was gonna fucking kill you. I can't handle. You gotta go now, cause it's gonna be all kinds of shit.
You said it, right, JB. Everybody going the same way. Everybody's not going the same way.
Let's say you find out, you're like, yeah, in 20 years, your wife is gonna stab you straight to your fucking heart, and you're gonna die. Do you tell that motherfucker then, or you just divorce her ass? I mean, what's going to
but she's still gonna come back and get you.
That motherfucker still gonna kill your ass. She's still gonna kill you. So what do? Do you try to convince her how much you love her, how much you want to be her? But that day comes, she still put that knife through your chest. Okay, Marcus, that's my question to you. Would you, if you knew your wife was going to kill you, I guess because Satan say he would not tell his family member because it would hurt him. But if you found out it was your wife or woman was going to kill you,
Jamie, that is a great question, John. I'm only thinking about like you said, the basic, like you said, airplane, car accidents. You fall off a cliff or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Heart attack. But yeah, damn. Okay, Jamie, I guess the first thing first thing I'm always thinking about is the first question I'm always have is, okay, man, what did I do for her to get that mad? You know what I'm saying? On August, she gonna stab me in my chest. You know what I'm saying? That's my first question. I'm like, okay, what am I gonna do to get her that upset? That's my first question, man. But then, like at that point, JV, I don't know. I'm not. Damn. He's stuck. Look, because I want to divorce him. I want to divorce him. Like you said, I would be like, at least I'm trying my best to get you as far away from me as possible. So, like I said, so what? Once we divorce, I am moving. Say, wherever she living at, I am living on the opposite side of the United States. You hear me? So I'm gonna make it so hard for her to find me on that date because you know what I'm saying. So I think, like you said, I don't care how good it is right now. If I knew that. Yeah, I'm gonna find some way to get about that marriage. She gonna ask the question and be like, I'm just gonna be like, baby, it look, we just not working no more. Because I don't think I still would tell her. And go ahead, I don't think I still would say nothing to her about it because again, I wouldn't want to put it in her head. So I would just think, okay, if I release her, because whatever it is, I obviously did something to drive her to do that. So I'm gonna release her. Move on the opposite side of the world and just pray to God that something changes with my what they call it, my final destination place or date.
But Mark, you said, what did I do? You just did it. You divorced and you left and went on up.
Because you really don't know the exact what caused everything. Reason. But all you know is
you just gave her the reason.
Yeah.
I put in all these years with this, and this dude went across the country. I'm gonna find him, get a PI, find you, then come stab you in the chest.
That's a tough one. That
I'm just saying,
that
man.
Is a good one.
Because we all think about the generalized stuff about life. And I once again, we know kids kill their parents. What if you found that out too? That your kid murdered
kill
you?
you.
I mean,
And you think about
couldn't-
Eric the enemy.
I can't live my life, dog, like that. I couldn't live my
No.
life like that. Because that's something, if I found out first of all, it would break my heart. Because there's nothing, I couldn't think of anything that any of us, especially us group, would do to cause our kids to want to murder us. You know what I mean? So,
Right.
because I know how we are with our children. So that would break that would just break me. That would just totally break me, bro. I couldn't
will.
deal with that. I'm serious,
sorry.
Mark.
Jamie, I know. You said, cause you said us not kids. I just say, man, yeah, if I knew my dogs would kill me. JB, no, look, now that one right there, oh, they going in that ground early. Oh my God. I'm gonna be like, yeah, buddy. Yeah, look, I saw the future. Yeah, you might come on to the back. Come on to the backyard. I got something for you today. Look, as they say,
That's so messed
that
up.
Greg will already be dug.
Mark, the dog probably think it's a play toy, so he'll jump in.
I'm like, yeah, look,
Go on
don't
in
get in.
Oh my goodness.
Jeez.
Oh God. That's messed up. If
That's
you
real
knew that
messed up.
God.
Let's say that
dog,
too. Say
that
now,
is true.
also, if that was a good one, JV. Now we already said too about if you knew, how would that change y'all though too, as far as I'm gonna give you a couple different things. You hit on whichever one you want. Would it change as far as your work ethic? Would you work harder? Would you work less? Because you know what I'm saying, you're trying to enjoy your time. Would you, I guess, what I'm saying, strive for more finances in your life or something like that? You know what I'm saying? Would you retire early or anything like that? Well, what would you guys do? Say?
I know for certain if I knew my time, if I knew the time, if it's down the road, like I'm predicting 97, I know that I would not retire early. I would probably just live my life as free as possible because I have time, right? But as time get closer, I probably say within, just say I do live to see 97, probably about 70, I'm done working. It's no more working for me. I am actually going to do everything in in the rest of my time, and especially if I'm healthy and got all my right mind, I am going to live my life to the fullest. I'm gonna try to hit every country that I can get to. I'm gonna try to do everything because I'm gonna tell you, 20 years go by so fast. I mean, you think about us. We're all close to the big 50. I'll be 50 in next week. Marco's be 50 next year. Goodness.
No. Oh yeah, it is next year.
It is next year.
JB, I was like,
You be 49 in October.
I wasn't
like,
gonna say that to you.
Yeah.
So you gotta think about it. Those 20 years is gonna fly by. So anything that I haven't done, and I'm gonna do everything impossible, have this bucket list. I'm gonna try my best to fulfill all of it before that time expiration date hit me. That's just me. I don't know if I'm gonna be working harder because I'm just not a hard working guy. Never have been. So I'm just not gonna do that.
Work
I'm just gonna
smarter,
do it.
that's about
I'm
it.
working smarter. So JB,
I would pretty much I would work, and I'm not gonna lie, that 401k they tell you never to touch, I'll tell you so early because I don't care.
Cash out.
No, I'm not gonna work. Then people are like, what are you doing? Man, your fucking business first of all, bro. Because I'm gonna live my life. I wouldn't work hard. It couldn't be a thing. I wouldn't have no motivation. But I want to make sure I'm doing whatever I can to have some money like you say, to enjoy life. And I might even cheat a little bit as far as, do some illegal shit. I probably would, just so I can get them, because I know I'm going to die anyway. I don't give a shit. So I'm going to do illegal shit to get as much money as I possibly can so I can just not have to do anything. So,
But
bro,
cuz,
huh?
you talking about you do some illegal crap. So if you did some illegal crap and got caught, you spend the rest of your time in prison. That's not a good time. That's not a good way to spend it.
Well, what if I became a gigolo? Made people pay for the pipe.
Gigolo. Then you gonna be like,
That's illegal. That's illegal, right?
Depends what state.
Hey, look, in Vegas,
depends where I live at. Like, I'm gonna charge you for this D. You can't get free D.
Hey, and guess what, cuz? You're gonna be like Diddy. You're gonna be bump mates with Diddy.
No, Diddy out, because I'm not gonna know.
As long if you take that D on to another state, that's called traffic. So you better make sure your D is local.
Oh my! Well, like you said, I would have to find a state that gives me the market that looks the other way when I'm out there just selling D.
Hey, look, they good old, hey, look, JV, they good old Vegas. Look, they good old Vegas.
Yeah. Oh boy.
That good old Vegas.
Find you a brothel to go to.
Yeah. So I think it's just, that would just be too much for me. I couldn't live my life. Like, I think you got some people that you got a person that you put them in certain circumstances that they're gonna make the best of it. And I think I would, but with my anxiety, I mean, hell, I got anxiety now, just period. You know what I'm saying? I just don't think it would work for me. It'll be a bad how many years I got left, because I wouldn't give a fuck. I don't think I would give a fuck.
I'm with JB on that one. I don't think I would care too much. Of course, you damn well know I ain't working hard. So, hey, look, I'm like JV. At that point, I would be like, well, I know some things I want to get. Like I said, that bucket list. And unfortunately, the bucket list does cost money. So I'm like JV. I probably get to some illegal activities, baby. Gonna be like, we finna run this check all the way up. You hear me? And look, I ain't like JV. I ain't be no gigolo. I'm gonna be out there on them corners. I'm gonna be the wire on y'all butts out here. You hear me?
Oh boy. I'm gonna be like, Mark gotta spend the next 20 years behind bars. He's trying to go illegal.
Say. As JV said too, the things you do could alter that date that you had set anyway. Yeah. So again, if I knew that, and I knew I was going this route, real talk, what the movie say? They can come, but guess what though? They'll never take me alive.
Why you ain't because I'm not going nobody's jail. If I know I'm a guy,
they would never take me alive, cuz. Look, it's all good. It's like, bro, look, I did it. I tried it.
You took your own death date in your own hand.
JV, like I said, look, this point, like I said, look, okay, look, I took my fate now. Yeah, look, I ain't wait no mess come around me now. I'm gonna take this.
I respect that.
Yeah, cuz look, ain't no retired. Well, I'm gonna retire early for sure from a regular. Well, I'm sorry, how you say it? Legal work. I'm gonna definitely retire from legal work. That once I know that date, y'all might well. That first year after I know, cuz you gonna be like, man, what happened to cuz? When I pop back up, boy, I might have a grill. Man, you gonna be like, cuz, what's going on? Like, bro, I'm just living. Look, I am living my best life.
Dude, they gonna have a grill. My God.
So you would definitely take more chances, man. You would take way more chance than you would in any type of settings and stuff. I mean, that 401k would probably even if you took that 401k and took it up to Vegas, I think you would try your luck and try to turn that $500,000 to $1 million. You would. Yeah. You definitely would.
You take more chance.
Yeah.
So
now, question, y'all. I think I'm sorry. Say, go ahead.
Because I was thinking about, I had a relative that actually the doctor told her that she had 1 year. She got diagnosed with cancer. She had 1 year to live. And at the time, she was doing good. But because she had a mass in her brain and her lungs, she only had 1 year to live. in that 1 year, probably the last 4 months, it really got really bad. You get hit with that in that you're in that 1 year span and you're sickly. How do you deal with that,
Mm.
Marco?
Well, I guess in that sense, I would think I would be me personally, I would go more into, I guess, a spiritual place at that point. Because like you said, now I know what's happening and I know why I'm passing as well.
Mhm.
I'm gonna be thinking about my family, what they're gonna do after I leave. People I know, you know what I'm saying? Just life gonna be different on how I approach things at that point. I think again for me, I would just I'm already a loving guy though, but I think I would go more, like I said, to a more loving, just kind-hearted individual. You know what I'm saying? Because again, I know this ain't nothing that I did to myself. Well, I could did how I was living, but you never know anyway. But I was just going to I think a more spiritual place, man. I would really, just be kind of praying for that peace. You know what I'm saying? And for my family members, because at this point, how you said that presented that one, I have to tell them now.
Right.
I can't, like you said, not say anything to nobody. I gotta tell you now, man. So like you said, and it's gonna affect all of us now. So yeah, for me personally, that's the only way I would know how to deal with it. Let me say it like that. Then you know what I'm saying. I would have to go. I would go into oh my god, yeah. I would go in such a deep spiritual place at that point, man, because I feel like that's the only thing I know that would help me to make it through each day, and hopefully, you know what I'm saying, help my family members make it through that time from my transition.
Mm.
JB?
I feel the same way. It makes me think of our sister. When we found out about Yolanda being sick, and I remember getting the call and they said she got, but although she beat that time that they said, I don't know if you remember that, Marcus, but
Mm-hmm.
we knew she was going down the hill and it was going fast,
Yeah.
really. So just seeing that alone, I could not even imagine that it happened to me. I mean, like with her, Yolanda didn't know what was going on.
Nah.
That's another bad part about that. You got this stuff going on, but your brain is not processing things on a regular basis. So remember, she stopped talking. She stopped going. She stopped eat. She couldn't eat. It was just so many things, bro, that's out of your control. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You just got, like you said, I'm like you. I would fall into this religious and not really total religious, but love would just overwhelm me for any and everybody. Uh, Although now I speak my truth will be even stronger then, because I don't have any. When you don't feel like you got nothing to lose, I think you're gonna. It ain't reckless. You're being you. That's who you are at that point in time, and you will just say and you don't hold no punches no more. So I, God, that would be a tough one, man. If I found like had cancer, I knew I was gonna die within a year or whatever. But my main thing would just be loving on my family, loving on my wife, loving on my, whatever's going on in my immediate life. And I'm hoping that I only can hope, but and also it's like I don't would I like with me start dating now since I'm dating. Do I bring if I know I'm dying? Do I want to do that to her?
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? I would definitely tell her. And what if we don't say we good and all this stuff? We only been dating for like 6 months, and I find that information out. But do you push her away without saying anything? Or do you hold on without saying anything? Or do you hold on and let her know, hey, I'm just letting you know I got 6 months left and I want to spend this with you. But you got to realize that she might be like, oh, I ain't signing up
Uh-huh.
for this shit, which is
Mm-hmm.
which is their choice.
Right, right, right.
You can't get mad at stuff. And people say, well, they didn't really love you anyway. No, I mean, that's
Mm-mm.
that's an emotional investment on a person who I really just met, dog.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't. It would be hard for me to bring another person to something and I know they're not gonna be around because I would hate them. That's why you say that spiritual thing. For me, it would make my heart feel better not to put a person through something like that. Say,
Because also too, JB, what
And
you just said too, because you also think about, you don't know if you're gonna need help. Like you said, that person is there. They got a take care of you, like you said,
as a
wipe
person,
you,
dog.
bathe you, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
All type of stuff, man. So, yeah, like you
I
said.
wouldn't wanna do that to anybody.
Yeah. Go ahead, say.
Yeah, and to go add on to what you were saying, JV, you tell your partner, whoever that person may be, that this is happening, and you give them the option to see if they want to be there. If
Mhm.
they say, "No, I can't deal with that," totally respect that because they
Mhm.
can't. That's a hard pill to swallow because your health will
Decline.
depreciate fast,
Mhm.
and if somebody can't deal with that, respect it. At least you gave them the option to stay or to leave. But if they decide to stay and ride with you appreciate it. Let them fully understand what will happen moving forward. And if they still want to do it, you know, appreciate them and appreciate that they want to go through this journey with you or whatever time you have. So that's huge.
Mhm.
And also, y'all brought up a good when you're talking about our cousin Yolanda. Do you believe that you should I forget what it's called. Remember this doctor was if you were so sickly and you was able to like if you have like this terminal cancer and you
Dr.
and if you have
Dr.
Alzheimer's,
Kevorkian say,
there you go. Do you believe that you should be able to have like a living will as long as you in your right mind say, hey, if I get to this right here, I want to be able to say, hey, I want to transition on this day because I'm no longer able to live life the way I know how. Do you feel like you should have that right to do that, JV?
Legally, if I think something like
If it
that
were
should be
legal.
yeah, yes, I do. I was saying if I think something like that should be legal. I mean, if I know, and because you only can go off everybody's body's gonna go through a different thing, but it's gonna be some pain. It's gonna be some type of pain.
mhm,
Or if that person doesn't want to live, there should be something in place to let that individual decide their own fate. As long as they're in the
Mm,
right mind, you let them decide if they want to how they want to live or how they want to die. So
mhm,
I do believe in that. I think that's well, I can't think of the word I'm looking for, but to have that kind of compassion for someone who just
for
can't deal. I feel like
compassion
your
death.
choice, Aiden. That's compassion. I believe that's really compassion because I don't
That's what
think
it's
he
called.
was doing that stuff. He wasn't just going out killing people. People wanted to die. People, when they knew they was going to pass, and he was just giving them drugs that normally we do that shit. We do that shit to dogs. Don't we put dogs down?
I was just gonna say, JV, I was not gonna bring it up. I'm gonna say look, they call it that's the humane
Humane
way.
thing
Yeah,
to
he
do, right,
mean
Marcus?
right.
So we
Yep.
do that stuff to dog, and we love our dogs. I mean, shit, dogs are our family. So if that's humane, why can't it be
Why
humane
can't we
for
do
a
that?
guy who's for a grown for me, Jarvis Mister, to be going through this life when I know that I mean, I can't even it's hard to take a breath, and it's just painful. And y'all pumping me full of all these drugs. And all you're doing is prolonging my life for what? For what? What are you prolonging my life for? And I say, man, you know what? I'm tired. And like when people get to the end of the cancer, they say, I heard a lot of people say, I'm not doing this no more. I'm
Yep.
not
Oh
going to
yeah.
the therapy. I'm not
Yep.
doing whatever. Da 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 da. We let them do it, and what we do? Hospice. We put them in hospice. You know what I'm saying? So that's to me, that's a legal form of death. That's a legal form of letting a person die with dignity and the way they want to go.
Mhm.
Marcus.
I'm glad you brought that up. I was thinking about that when you was talking. Hospice. I think I think that's what hospice is, JB.
Mm,
It's the humane. And of course, you know what I'm saying? They say, you know what I'm saying, it helps with transition, but I'm saying it to say I feel like everybody I've known, I worked in a couple places, you know what I'm saying, like a nursing home, whatever that, people, hospice people will come through there, of course, to I don't use the word solicit, but you know what I'm saying? They're trying to get business though, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause,
yeah,
people
sure.
are in here because they're either elderly or something's going on with them, and they at a point where something gotta happen, you know what I'm saying? Either going to a retirement home per se, they can go home, or like you said, they got some terminal illness where they're gonna die, at some point. And I'm saying to say, I don't know what it is, but I think hospice is pretty much the humane way, JB, because See, like
Mhm.
everybody I knew who went to hospice, they don't make it long, JB.
No, they don't.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Like you said again, I don't know. I don't know if it's like you said, the hospice just be like, well, I'm gonna freely give you all of the morphine you want. You know what I'm saying? Your body can't handle it. I don't know what it is, but most people I've known who've gone to hospice didn't make it. You know what I'm
Make it
saying?
out.
Yeah, making it. Well, say they're not supposed to make it out, though. Say, but
Right. Why they go to? Yeah, that's why you go to hospice. Right.
yeah.
Yeah,
But,
yeah.
but I'm saying, but I feel like maybe if they had to went to hospice, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, they probably suffer, but I feel like they probably would have lasted longer. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, but it's like they go to hospice, bro. It's like in a month or so, them folks are gone. You know what I'm saying? So it made me wonder too. Like, so what is hospice doing? But
Well,
again, I understand they're making you comfortable though. Like I said, that's the whole point of them. They're making you comfortable. So they're going to give you, like you said, if you're hurting, they're going to give you drugs all day long to ease your
Right.
pain. And like I said, again, I'm pretty sure that was going on. Your body just can't handle all of that every day, all day anymore. You know what I'm saying? So
and before you say anything, Sabian, too, I just want to add this on there.
Right.
I feel that the problem ain't the person that's dying. We're selfish human beings for the person that is passing away. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? We're worried about how we're gonna feel, how we're
yeah,
gonna, but what about what that person is going through, what that person really, really, really wants? You know what I mean? You're like, oh my God, I just wish why you wanna let it go? Why you wanna let it go? Whether I die in 6 months or a year, I don't wanna do it with you injecting me with all this shit, this chemo. I don't wanna go that way. I want to be comfortable. Like you said, Marcus, I can go to hospice and all they're gonna do is make me feel no pain. That's the only thing I care about is feeling no pain
No pain.
until the day I pass away. Go ahead, say.
Yeah, I agree. There should be some type of law. I know why, because some say it's more like suicide, and of course, suicide is it's frowned upon according to the word, whatever. Because if you look from a biblical standpoint or a spiritual standpoint, suicide that's one of the sins that you cannot come back from. So, and a lot of people look at that as suicide. Um, but I don't know how it looks, because is it really suicide? Because you do not have no quality of life. Because I look at our grandfather when he passed. We all know our grandfather. He wouldn't want to be in that state
Mm-mm.
when and not knowing where he is, not being able to take care of himself, this and that. I mean, I feel like if he had a say, he wouldn't have said, "Nah, just let me go," because I know that he wouldn't wanna live his life like that, and there's so many like him. So, I wish it was some type of law that, "Hey, if I get to this state in my life, and I know that I have dementia, I have cancer, I have, illness, a terminal illness that will not get better. It could get better, but if it get better, okay, well, be it, but if I get to this point in my life, inject me with something that I can go to sleep and not wake up,
Mm.
because as a time that my quality of life is gone. So I know we can close to time, but one more question. You have 24 hours left, and you know you have 24 hours left. What would you do in those 24 hours? JV.
I'm calling everybody I love. I'm letting everybody know I love them. It pretty much like it will be my goodbye. I'm saying goodbye to all the people that I didn't like, because I want my heart to be. I want everything that was negative going on in my heart. I want it gone, especially with my family members. If I have any type of altercation with a family member or whatnot, I would try to rectify it, and I'm gonna do everything I could to try to make us. As long as my conscience is free, you don't have to accept anything I say to you. You don't gotta welcome my apology or nothing like that. But I'm doing what I can to let everyone know what they mean to me, and that's all I'm doing that whole time, saving. It ain't like I'm not going to all these places and try to spend all this money and all that. That to me is the dumbest thing in the world. I'm gonna surround myself with all the people I love. That's what I would do, Marcus.
I'm with JV on that one. I'm going to pour love, love, love into my family. Like I said, make sure they all understand how much I truly enjoyed living this life with them. how much fun we, and that's one thing I guess I always think about too. I will always think about all of the good times, man, because sometimes we forget how much fun we actually have together, man, when we do get together. Even from us together, even from kids, man. And the cousins coming from Virginia, coming in town for the week or something. We go granddaddy and grandmama house, and we in the back room just having so much fun, just all day long. You're barbecuing the next day. So I'm like, JB, they can be on my mind more than anything, man. Just pouring love into my people. And I guess for anybody else who's out there who I guess respect me or something, I will of course try to talk to those type of people, and just try to pour wisdom to people, you know what I'm saying? Whatever I had at that point too. But definitely just nothing but love, man. I'm like JB, I don't want to leave here not even forgiving someone or letting them know, I forgave them for something that may have happened. I want to make sure they understand and know how much I truly love them and enjoyed living this life with them. So
Totally agree with you guys both. If I had 24 hours left, definitely call all my family members. Anybody I felt like I've done wrong, anyone that uh, we have not seen eye to eye, try to make that amends. And like JV said, sometimes you apologize to people and if they don't want to let it go, it's on them. But you did your part by stepping up and saying, "Hey, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it that way, this and that." But definitely tell my family that I love them, I appreciate them, and just pour that love. And to my kids, give them the wisdom. Pass on whatever I have within me. As much as I can give them in 24 hours, I'm gonna give it to them so that they can able to pass it on to keep uh, my legacy moving forward in their life. So I think knowing that you give that love is really important. But one other thing, I'll definitely go into God. Lord, please take my soul because I think from a spiritual standpoint, you definitely want to be repentant of all your sins and going to God and asking Him for strength because that's a big time in your that's your inner life.
That's huge, baby. That's a huge
That's
moment.
huge.
mhm.
I mean, you got to be, and you want to be able to be making sure that you align with God in that state. So, and that's where I'm gonna start off with the uh,
Closing.
one thing I'm gonna tell both of you guys right now. I love both of you guys. You guys are more like my brothers than my cousins. If this is my last day on this earth, I can definitely say you two have been with me every step of the way. There's not a day in my life that I feel like I couldn't call neither one of you guys and say, "Hey, I need XYZ," and you guys will not be there. So I want to say I appreciate you guys. I love you guys so freaking much because you guys have been there, like I said, since day one. And to all my family members, I love you. All my friends, I love you. I appreciate you because we don't know when our time is going to come. So I'm taking the time right now to share my love and appreciation for each and every one, and those who I'm not seeing eye to eye. You know who you are. I promise you, with all everything in my heart, that it was never nothing. If it was a moment, it was never intentional. It was something that not of norm for me. So if I wronged you in any kind of way, I am deeply sorry, and I apologize for anything that I've done because I never want to hurt anyone. That's never in my heart. It's never ever. It's something that I don't like doing. I don't like hurting people. I'd rather hurt myself than hurt someone else. So to my kids, you guys are my four kids. You are my world. So whatever you go in life, I want you to enjoy life to the fullest. So because this moment, we don't know what the next 10 minutes hold. So make sure you live the best minute, second that you can each and every day of your life because we never know when that time going to end. So appreciate the moment that you have. And to God, I give you all the glory and all the praise because you're worthy to be praised. We're here right
Hello.
now because of you.
Hello.
So I give
You better
honor and
speak it,
praise to you.
Deacon.
You're so silly. So, Lord, I appreciate you for your love and grace and your mercy for each and every one of us because we at this moment, because of your grace and mercy. JV?
Say I can't say too much after that, bro.
That boy closed it down, JV.
I don't know
JV,
what to say.
JV, pass around the collection plate.
Mike, I want to put my whole wallet in that joint.
I know.
No, but like Satan said though, man, like y'all know what y'all mean to me, man. Being the older cousin and stuff, and it's been a blessing. I mean, my life hasn't been always, fun or fair or me doing the right thing. I've lived life. I've made tons of mistakes, and I try to atone for them, and I still make mistakes to this day. But one thing I can say that I have learned over, like I said, I think I talked about this a couple of times, last 10, 15 years, is I'm brutally honest about things now. I'm straight up, I'm transparent as I could possibly be. And I'm in the point of my life where I'm happy. I'm a happy man. You know what I'm saying? I enjoy life. I love my daughter. I love everything that she does. Yeah, I mean, Mark, it's amazing to watch somebody who you brought into this world, man, and people who have kids and walk away from their kids, and I would never understand that because my life evolves around my child, and it really does. You know what I'm saying? And
And you love that though, JV.
and I
And you
love that,
love
Mark. I'm
that.
saying no, I don't feel bad about that. I love that, and anyone who cannot or refuse to understand that, that's on them. You know, it's on them. What I must say, I have a new lady in my life now who I think is awesomest, the bestest things in the world. And and that's it. She makes me happy, and it was just one of those things. Like when you're not looking for stuff, things happen in your life, man, that you can't really explain or put together. It is what it is. So I'm thankful to God for giving me her, for giving me my daughter, all my past experiences. Um, I try now to atone for any bad mistake or anything I've done to, like say, hurt anybody, because I never intentionally want to hurt anyone. Although we have hurt people in the past, but I promise I don't mean intentionally to hurt anyone, especially now going forward. That is not what my life is about. It's about love, respect, just enjoying life, man. And I guess I got to end this with fuck the White House. Fuck all the people, because I don't care about them. I'm not going to front. I will never atone for that. They all can kiss my ass. And yeah.
And leave it to JV.
That's it. I mean, that's my truth.
That's your truth.
That's my truth. Fuck the orange man. Fuck all the Department of War people. Fuck everybody who rolls with that guy, And Marcus, is on you. I'm done.
And Mom, Papa, love you guys. Thank you.
Don't know how to follow all that up, y'all, but could should let me go after him.
Yeah. Hey, you want to do the closing? I'm giving you the closing. Close it up.
Marcus, bring it home, Marcus. Bring it home, baby.
Bring us home, baby. The base is loaded. You at bat.
But definitely, man, definitely, like I said, tell you men that I definitely love y'all, man. I enjoy coming on, talking yik yak with y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? This has been for me, one of the best things we've done in our life together, man. I mean, honestly, I mean, I really do enjoy us coming on, just, you know what I'm saying? Just a little brotherly love, man. You know what I'm saying? A little banter back and forth, I love that type of stuff. You guys know how much I love good stories and some good laughing. And that doggone JV gonna always keep us on something, ain't it, cuz? So
yeah. We're gonna get canceled, but it's JV.
Look, we're gonna get canceled for a good reason though. But definitely,
we just go to a different platform.
To everybody.
That's it, that's all. That's what we do. I'm sorry, Mark.
Send love out to everybody though, man. And definitely you guys said too about people hurting people. I got a homeboy that always used to tell me about in college. He was like, man, he used to call me Pope Pip. Pope Pip, man, you ain't got no beef with nobody, do you? And I just be like, well, I'm not trying to have beef with people. I don't live my life that way. But to say that, but a couple of years ago, well, it's been some years now, but anyway, had a homeboy, man, who had some stuff going on, but I was trying to get a deal working with him on some stuff. Actually put savings on to him. He was doing a network thing at the time, with movies and stuff. And I asked a question of him, not knowing it would affect him, how it did. And that was the first time for me, man. And of course, my homeboy saying people don't, fall out with me. That I really felt like I was like, dang, man, I'm like, this dude really falling out with me over what I asked him, you know what I'm saying, for the business deal I'm trying to do with him. And at first I couldn't get it, but then I had to, go back again and be like, okay, man, it don't matter if you really get it or not right now. Only thing you need to know is you offended that man. Apologize to that man. Now it took a minute for me I tried to apologize, of course, right when I realized I offended him, but of course at that time, I guess if people say, he wasn't ready, you know what I'm saying, to hear it. But I think about a month, couple months maybe went by, and I actually saw him again on Facebook, and it hit my heart again, man. I was just like, okay, man, let me just write this dude another little, boo boo boo. Hey, this is how I feel, man. I didn't mean no harm when I asked you no whoop. And at that time, he actually came back and accepted my apology and said he was going through some things at the time as well, man. So, and I'm saying that story to y'all to say that sometimes, like JB said, something happens, or if you offend someone or something happens in your life, if right then that person does not accept your apology or forgive you, don't ever, man, not try to go back, especially on your heart. Go back again, because you never know. The person could have changed, situation could have changed. Again, they could have been going through something as well at the time. So you just never know what a person is going through. We never know what each one of us is going through each time when we talk to them, man. But it's that thing where you gotta give everybody grace, and hopefully they'll give you the grace back.
Right.
So just, man, like I said, love your people, man. And just also want to end on sometimes not knowing what's going to happen to us is what gives us the courage to live. And if we knew every ending, will we ever enjoy the journey that we're on? That's a great one. That is a great one, y'all. So I want you guys to really think about that and hear that, man. I think we need to say it again, huh? Sometimes
Say it one more
not
time.
knowing
Say it for the people
is
back.
what gives us the courage to live. And if we knew every ending, would we ever enjoy the journey? Because that's one thing I've heard too, since I've been living. People always say, we're always striving to get somewhere in life. And they always say, the ones who, trying to get there. I gotta get this job, or I gotta get this million. I gotta get this car. You're doing all that to get there. And when you get it, I've always heard this too. Half the time you get it, you like, oh, okay, I got it. You know what I'm saying? It's like I've been thinking I thought I wanted this for 10 years. I finally got it. And it's like, oh, okay. And again, it was the journey that you missed out on, though. All the people you met, all the relationships you built, all the love you spread, or the love got spread to you, the experience and adventures you went through. You will miss all of that if you're rushing to live through life, man. So don't ever do that as well. Also have another tidbit I wanted to drop on.
Say, if I was gay, I would fuck him, man. Yeah, man. Well, fuck him.
His hair looks so flossy.
Oh my God,
it?
he's beautiful.
Look,
And the thing he just said, bro.
Hey,
look over his eye.
And we're closing. We're gonna tell y'all, no matter what your answer is on our topic today, man, one thing is for certain. None of us know how much time we have, or at least right now, thank God, we don't know how we're gonna die, because thank God none of us have any terminal illnesses that we have been diagnosed with, and I claim we never will. We're gonna die of they say old age. But we don't know what time we have. Maybe the real question isn't how we die, it's how we're choosing to live today.
All right. I like that.
Won't he do it?
Yes, he will. I want to go with somebody on top of me and me shooting that last round off. That's how I want to go. Babe, can we make that happen?
You want to hey look, we gonna label it. You want to go Color Purple style?
How did he die? On top of me.
That's how you want to go.
Exactly, Cub. How did he die?
Be like, let's tell that story. Come on, and if that happens, y'all make sure y'all tell that story.
Oh, I will be there. Yeah, y'all. Hey, say y'all know he was the the MBS.
He took it. He went on to glory.
And with that being said, y'all, another great episode of Talking About Nothing but Talking About Everything. I'm your boy Marcos. Got Cuzzo Sabian and got that boy Jay to the Vizzle in the building. Hey,
Merch
y'all
coming
look out, man.
soon,
And like I
baby.
said, and next week, like I said, we're definitely gonna come out with some kind of contest or something for y'all to do, man. Like I said, we're gonna send out a free T-shirt to somebody, okay? But again, thanks to everybody for watching, liking, subscribing, sharing our channel. We on all platforms. Thanks to our super producer, Cousin Sabian. Oh, he is the shit. If you need anything, we got Tabby Tate Media, baby.
Boom, that's it. I'm gonna say, make sure you say that. Exactly.
We got It's Dropping. You know what I'm saying? We got It's Dropping. We got
out.
another. I'm not sure if he's gonna be bringing it up yet though, but we got another cat in here. Gonna start doing some things, but I'm not sure if he can get anything on this. But you know, we'll you know, things are coming. Things
It's
are coming.
though.
You
Yeah,
know.
we got
so,
stuff coming. We got stuff coming.
So just be on the lookout. Stay tuned. Stay aware. Stay alive.
Damn, good one, cuz.
We'll see y'all next time.
Peace.